Bamidbar, chapter 32. The descendants of Re'uven and the descendants of Gad had vast quantities of livestock. When they saw that the land of Yazer and the land of Gilead were good for livestock, the descendants of Gad and Re'uven came and spoke to Moshe, Eleazar the Kohen, and the community leaders. They said, Tero, Divon, Yazer, Nimrah, Heshbon, El-Allah, Savam, Nevo, and Beon, the country that Adonai conquered before the community of Israel, is livestock country, and your servants have livestock. If you regard us favorably, they went on, let this land be given to your servants as their possession, and don't have us cross the Yarden. Moshe answered the descendants of Gad and of Re'uven, are your brothers to go to war while you stay here? Besides, why are you trying to discourage the people of Israel from crossing into the land Adonai gave them? This is what your fathers did when I sent them from Kadesh Barnea to see the land. For when they went up to the Eshcol Valley and saw the land, they disheartened the people of Israel so that they wouldn't enter the land Adonai had given them. Adonai's anger blazed up on that day, and he swore, none of the people aged 20 or more who came out of Egypt will see the land I swore to Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, because they haven't followed me unreservedly, except Caleb the son of Yefuneh the Kenizi, and Yehoshua the son of Nun, because they have followed Adonai unreservedly. Thus Adonai's anger blazed against Israel, so that he made them wander here and there in the desert 40 years, until all the generation that had done evil in the sight of Adonai had died out. Now you, another brood of sinners, have arisen in your father's place to increase still more the fierce anger of Adonai toward Israel. For if you turn away from him, he will leave them in the desert again, and thus you will cause the destruction of all these people. But they came up to him and said, here we will build enclosures for our livestock, and cities for our little ones. But we ourselves will be armed and ready for action to march at the head of the people of Israel, until we have brought them to their place. Our little ones will stay in the fortified cities here, because of the people now living in the land. However, we will not return to our own homes until every man in Israel has taken possession of his land for inheritance. We will not have any inheritance with them on the other side of the Yarden. Moshe said to them, if you will do this, if you will arm yourselves to go before Adonai to the war, and if one of your soldiers will cross the Yarden before Adonai until he has driven out his enemies ahead of him, and if the land has been conquered before Adonai, and only after that do you return, then you will be clear before Adonai and before Israel, and this land here will be yours to possess before Adonai. But if you will not do this, then you have sinned against Adonai, and you must understand that your sin will find you out. Build cities for your little ones and enclosures for your sheep. Then do what you said you would do. The descendants of Gad and the descendants of Re'uven said to Moshe, your servants will do as my Lord orders. Our little ones, wives, flocks, and all our livestock will be there in the cities of Gilead, but your servants will cross over, every man armed for war, before Adonai to do battle, as my Lord says. So Moshe gave orders concerning them to Eleazar the Kohen, Yehoshua the son of Nun, and the clan leaders of the tribes of the people of Israel. Moshe said to them, if the descendants of Gad and Re'uven cross over the Yarden with you, every man armed for battle before Adonai, and if the land is conquered before you, then you are to give them the land of Gilead as theirs to possess. But if they do not cross with you armed, they are to possess land along with you in Canaan. The descendants of Gad and Re'uven answered, We will do as Adonai has said to your servants. We will cross over into the land of Canaan, armed before Adonai, and the land we will possess for inheritance will be on this side of the Yarden. So Moshe gave the descendants of Gad and of Re'uven, and also to the half-tribe of Manasseh, the son of Yosef, the kingdom of Sihon, king of the Amori, and the kingdom of Og, king of Bashan, the country and its cities within its borders, along with their surrounding towns. The descendants of Gad built Divon, Tero, Aroer, Atrot Shophon, Yazer, Yogbeha, Bet Nimrah, and Bet Haran, fortified cities, and also enclosures for sheep. The descendants of Re'uven built Heshbon, Elala, Kiryatayim, Envo, Baal Ma'on. These names have been changed. And Sivma, they renamed the cities they built. The descendants of Maker, the son of Manasseh, went to Gilead and conquered it, dispossessing the Emori who were there. Moshe gave Gilead to Maker, the son of Manasseh, and he lived in it. Yair, the son of Manasseh, went and captured its villages and called them Chavat Yair, the villages of Yair. Novak went and captured Kanat with its villages and named it Novak after himself.